Hello. Oh, I can tell I'm making progress in my Heart Blurt video project here because this one like my heart is racing on this one. This is like what I am here to do. And I'm really excited. Okay. So, I had this realization today as I'm preparing to cross a huge edge, which mostly just requires me to tell the truth out loud to another person. I was thinking about all the ways that I could prepare to freak out about some of the things that I'm gonna say here. Just perfect. Yeah, so no, this is gonna be so much fun. I don't even know what okay. Okay, so to set this up, first thing I want to say is that this is like, I feel like what's happening here, like what is going to happen here is I am fully going to own the truth of who I am and my life situation and where I'm going, and like just give myself, it's like I'm just, all I'm doing is telling the truth out loud about who I am in my life, okay? And the reason that this is important is that over the course of the last year, I've burned everything down, vacated my life as I knew it, and gone into this very empty, alone space, where I'm really, the purpose of it is for self-renewal. It is to prepare for a new beginning. So as eager as I am to be rebuilding and starting, there is something hugely important that had to happen in me for me to really get clear and crisp on who I am, away from my normal reality and distractions and everything else, to just remove myself from it all and get clear on on this rebirth of myself. So, okay, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm just hedging and procrastinating. Okay. And I'm sorry I'm doing this with sunglasses on, but it is I would be very, very squinty and weird with the sun in my eyes. So, all right, here we go. Here are some big truths about me that I really haven't shared with very many people, and that I have had personally, in some cases, some shame around. So this is me owning me. We'll start with last year, with my job. I knew I wanted to leave my job for, okay, now I'm just still talking too much. Okay, gonna bottom line this. Last year, before I quit my job in December, I went on medical leave. I took medical leave in September and October and into a little bit of November, basically for about 2.5 months. I took medical leave, and I was burnt out. I had major depression. I was very, very apathetic about everything, and I knew the changes I needed to make in my life, some very big ones, and I was really, really scared to do it. So I packed a bag, booked a plane ticket, and flew to Europe. And that was the best thing I've done for myself in a long time. It was so scary. So I pieced out of my life. Most people don't know this. A lot of people know, some people know I went on medical leave, but yeah, damn straight I went to Europe, and I was not on vacation, dude. I found myself in some beautiful places, but there was some serious self-work going on over there, and healing and grieving and questioning and like you name it. And I hid that. Like, I hid it from people. I didn't tell people this because I didn't know what they would think of me. Like, I guess I thought they would think I was like on vacation or like irresponsible or whatever. Okay, so there's one. There's one. And I did nothing productive. Oh, except like I totally coached my clients while I was there and finished my certification program, but whatever. I did not work. It did not work for 2.5 months other than that. And I came back and I tried to find a new job. It didn't work out. Damn, I tried to make it work that I could stay at Nordstrom. Didn't work out, so I quit my job. Meanwhile, in the midst of all of this, my marriage is falling apart and I am realizing there is nothing I can do to save it. To reframe, there's nothing my partner and I can do to save it. So a month after I quit my job, and after a lot of marriage therapy, I moved out of my apartment and became nomadic again. And yeah, so there's all of that. Oh, there's so much more. There's so much more to own here. I'm gonna try to really bottom line it though. Like, I'm just gonna get as edgy as I can with myself right now here. And like, not edgy for the sake of being edgy, like edgy for the sake of I am telling the truth so hard, like I'm uncomfortable to be this crisp about it. It's like my elevator pitch of owning myself right now. Okay, all right, here goes. Here goes. Yeah, I totally pieced out my life last year, vacated it, went to Europe on a spiritual journey, healed myself, saw a whole lot of truth about myself and who I am and the kind of life I want to live. Right. I haven't really worked in 6 months. Here's the other thing. I haven't done anything overtly, like in the way our culture would define it, overtly productive in an uncomfortably long time for me. As someone whose entire identity has been based on earning income and achieving and having professional success, I have not done shit. And yet this has been the richest time of my entire life. So there. And right now, I don't have a place to live. I live out of a suitcase and or my car. I love it. And I'm getting divorced. And I'm heartbroken about that. And I, at the same time, know it is exactly the right thing to do. And at the same time, I've met a man I know I can, who fulfills the dream of partner that I've had for a very long time. And I'm choosing to be in that relationship. I'm choosing not to wait. And I just, it's so weird. Like, my life, like, even as I say it out loud, all of this, like, I don't know, like, I only know where I'm staying for the next week or so, and I love it. Like, I love all of this. It looks so, like, to me, the story I make up is that it looks so weird and unconventional and not normal to other people. And when I think about even like sharing this out loud, like, this is the first step here, but when I think about sharing it out loud, I'm like, what are people gonna think? But what's more important is, what do I think? And so the declaration and the owning here is that none of this is flakiness or impulsive or selfish, or like, I am casting all of that off. I am one of the most thoughtful, considerate, intentional, big-hearted, affectionate people I know. It is not in my nature to be anything other than all of that. So all that's happening here is I am getting into alignment, and I'm owning it, and I'm celebrating it, and I'm sitting in the discomfort of it too. Literally sitting in a very uncomfortable place right now for the purposes of this video. I am back at Iceberg Point, and I am making myself at home in the discomfort and the beauty. Like, it's uncomfortable, and it's truth. It's the truth of my heart here, out loud. I'd hoped to be more eloquent and concise. Whatever. So, the other part of owning me here is just knowing what's on the other side of owning it. Like, I just feel like I'm actually gonna get a chance to be me. To let my heart live outside me. I just have, like, I don't even know exactly what I'm gonna do or what's gonna happen, but I am so confident that I am doing the right things to honor the life and steward the life that God has given me. And I trust myself in that. I trust myself to choose. And I trust myself to be, oh my God, there's a whale. Okay, that was amazing. Holy cow. I feel like nature just blessed me. Oh, I got a little spout blow, another one. Okay, so I was getting so way too serious. That was Mother Nature and God helping me out there. Um, Perfect. Okay. I am so excited about the life that I'm creating, and I'm so excited in owning who I am in it. I have so much passion. Like what I'm owning and what I'm giving myself permission to step into is my passion, my fire, my energy. Like it is, what is it time for? It is time for me to it is time for me to like be the fire and the energy and the drama and the play and the loudness and the colorfulness and the enthusiasm and the excitement that is the pure essence of who I am. And like so much more. Like I don't even know what else am I owning. I mean, I guess I'm bringing some of the parts of me with me too, like from before, like smart, that's great. Uh but I'm just so glad, like I'm just so celebrating that where I'm going is all about being me fully, sharing me fully, um, being in connection, being in relationship, like being in relationships, partnerships that bring me life and that are where there's alignment, and I don't even know what else. I, it, so much is to be authored. Feels really good to say it all out loud right here, right now. I feel like what else needs to be said? I'm not sure that there's much else to be said other than I feel a shift. It's really not about words. I feel actually a real shift within me, having said all of this out loud. I feel more solid in the self,